don't know if I can cast right now. Actually, we could probably try to play, but hey, you guys want to take a break for like, you know, the best of 3 or so? Like, just time out. But all right, scoreboard at the top is the best we're gonna have, guys, because again, it's a best of 69 and WTF. Here, I'll even put it down here. Shift 69, boom, 69. In the top right corner of the map, he's leading 2-0 currently. It's gonna be the blue Terran player, Liquid Bunny.
In the bottom left, as the red Zerg, it's Liquid Snute.
So we're just see snow particles on this map.
Oh.
But okay, I guess.
Like
Oh, sorry.
pretty. No, it's just pretty. Look.
I
at the
know
folks,
it's like
too.
cherry blossoms and shit. Like, what are we in Japan? Actually, I think we might. That's
or
actually-
DC.
No, shut up, it's Japan. Quick look at the bases. Natural main doesn't look anything crazy. Third, kind of tucked in. This looks like a face, by the way. Like this is like a penguin going.
I see it. I do.
I guess like if you're expanding towards a fourth pretty fluidly as a Zerg player, no matter which one you take, this isn't too bad for a setup. But for Terran, man, I don't know. Outside of that third, the fourths are pretty big reaches.
Okay, yes, I see it. You get the third. You wall off with the cooling towers. Nice, and then the. Well, you wouldn't want to take the fourth that's on the other side of the cooling towers you just broke down.
This is a really interesting middle part of the map, by the way. So you got
That is.
it's not a
weird.
wall
No,
off.
this would be hell in TVT.
Well, okay, yes, but I find it interesting because okay, you got the debris field you can knock down. That's one thing, whatever. But Snute can either go all, like he will have to go like all the way around for engagements, rather than fight in the middle. But if he chooses to, he can sneak through some of these like little hidden pathways. That's kind of neat.
I love when they put like directions, you know, like
I know.
that one map that like Ganymede, which I think is in the map pool by the
Don't
way.
go
It has,
left.
Like, 1, 2, 3,
Don't
4.
go right. You gotta go up or down.
But it's like go through here, go through here. Wow. Bunny has already gotten, I think, pretty nice builds, you know? Like, he threw out a 3cc and then he threw out a 2 base build. I think that, you know, people are really good at playing best of 5s, best of 7s. MVP was, like, one of the best at playing best of series. That's, like, kind of why he was so good at the game. But I don't think you could prepare for a best of 69. I think after about 10 games, you're like, okay, well, what do I do now?
I actually don't entirely agree with that. So
Okay,
this
how do
sounds
you do it?
okay. Look, this sounds a little bit silly, right? But think of it kind of like a marathon runner. You don't want to just like sprint the first 100 kilometers, like, or whatever you're running, right? 100 kilometers is too long, Jesus. But you don't want to sprint the first kilometer, right? You want to take it slow and steady. You're gonna be playing all day in a best of 69. So it sounds a little bit silly to say, but maybe Snute isn't in super tryhard mode just yet because, well, he knows from the previous best of 69 things got delirious and boring and tired towards the end of it.
See, that's why I didn't actually put my predictions in Team Liquid, but people asked me, and I said Snute will take it, and they're like, why? Bunny's like winning head to head if you look at like the stats, and I'm like, well, Snute has the best 69 advantage.
Yeah,
Like, he's actually played this before.
Snute actually is the only player with a 100% win rate in a best of 69.
There you go. So it makes sense. So he's saying that Bunny might be showing too many builds too soon?
Well, I don't think about showing builds or again like anything like this, but it is just something where I think you gotta pace yourself a bit, you know?
Doesn't Terran have more builds technically? I mean, like, there's so many builds that are just so they're obsolete. Like, you know, like you can only do it once and probably never again. But in the best of 69, that'd be the thing to do. But like Zerg, like how many builds do they really have? It's interesting.
They got that one where they built the banelings.
And the roaches.
Yeah,
That's like 2.
Then the mutas.
There's like the fast mutas, like 3. There's the
No,
Ling all in. That's 4.
No, in all seriousness though, like it's not about like coming up with a static build from Snute. Maybe he'll try and put on the pressure like he did with the roach banelings. But if we get bigger maps like this, the opportunity for I guess just counterplay, like reading what Bunny's doing and reacting off of that. I mean, it's Snoot's strongest thing in the game. Like he's really good at just coming up with builds that he needs for the situation. You know, we don't see him blindly going Swarm Host 10 times in a row.
You know, the last best of 69 was a ZVP, right?
Yep.
It was like versus Baby Knight. Interesting.
Oh man, Rip Baby Knight.
well-
Missed that guy.
Oh yeah, that too. I thought you were gonna say Rip Hellions.
Oh, not
Well,
quite.
they might die. They might.
So SCV's getting pulled into this. I mean, this is one of those things where if the Hellions got caught early, these Lings would have actually killed quite a few SCVs, but Nice ring around the rosy here out of Bunny.
Yeah, very nice. I mean, that could go. Yeah, that's something where 5 seconds later, the pathing is a bit different, the map's a bit different, and the Hellions are just right outside, and you get like 5 SCV kills with the shift click, So it was nicely handled.
You know who I feel worse for, by the way, for this cast than even us or Snute or Bunny?
Who?
Jacques, who promised me he would cut up the VODs for this ASAP.
Ha! Oh no! Wait. Okay, what time is it in Europe right now?
Doesn't matter. He's just gonna have to rewatch the entire VOD after go through clicking timestamps. And I'll tell you this much: going through 10-hour plus VODs is a pain in the ass. So, rip Jacques for later on. I don't know if he's even awake, but this is my shout out to him if he's watching and listening, because he'll be making sure you guys get these on YouTube. If you missed any of the action through it today.
That's gonna clutter the YouTube.
A bit. It's a lot of games. I mean,
Wait,
the nice thing is, oh, actually, Hellions.
Well, I was looking more at the 4 engineering base.
Oh, that's a. I thought it was the sickest wall of all time. Maybe
Dude,
that's.
I think we've seen someone do this before.
Ryung did this before, but he built the second 2 after he got +1 in the main because he realized the +2 is susceptible on like merry-go-round or whatever that was. I thought he was just going straight up like 4 engineering base, like sickest wall of all time. I don't know, man. But it is
the high-tech auto tracking and building armor ASAP.
For context, guys, I mean, you get double the health for 25 more minerals, right? Like, the idea is that this is supposed to be a really chunky wall that doesn't go down easily.
But it's right next to a wall that does go down easily.
Yeah, but even then, it just limits the flood,
It does. Yeah. Or they just direct the attention to it anyways.
Yeah, okay.
Like they did in the first game. We do have the Baneliness on the way, but that's just, because it's about that time, I would think. Or maybe he's looking to deny the third. There are 18 Lings. I guess it depends on if he could take down the Hellions or not. Well, there's 14 more Lings. I think that an attempted, very small bust in the third could be possible if he was able to surprise him. Finally, look somewhere to hide a couple Banelings.
I'm surprised he got 2 SUV kills out of this, by the way. Almost 3.
There's the 4th over to the left. All right, so that's how it's going to be done. That's logical, I suppose. Is the most direct path from Bunny's 3rd would be the other 4th. So it makes sense that Snute tries to expand away from your opponent.
I like this. Snute's going for Burrow right now, and this is for 2 different big reasons. One, of course, is Burrow Baneling, something he's. Oh my God! Can you imagine with these chokes?
Yeah, I really like this. I mean, well, he did it in like Fruitland or what? Yeah, he got Burrow on that one after it failed.
I was gonna say, do you remember that match you played versus Marine King too? I mean, like Snute just does crazy, awesome, badass things when it comes to handling the Burrow. But I mean, they'll be really good for burrowing for these run bys. Bunny is being very active with Hellions.
I mean, early Burrow can be one of the most annoying types of players that you can play against. People just always get it. They're always like burrowing the Ling as your 3rd goes down. You're just like, who gets Burrow this quickly? Like, God, it's very annoying. So I don't know if Bunny's gonna be expecting this, and there are a lot of ramps, so it is a cool move. Snute was expecting this drop, so this is no big deal, even without Mutas.
Nice deterrence. Queen's sadly gonna go down. Baneling speed, nowhere close to finish. Snute could take the fight off a creep right now, but yeah, Bunny could also pick up and minimize losses. Small run by set up, but I don't know. There's a medevacs here, so he should be okay.
Yeah, too small.
I'm going to remove this from the overlay because some folks are getting confused, by the way. It's not 6 to 9, guys. The score is up here and will always be up here for the entire show match. I feel like show match is too little of a word for this, too. Like, it's a grand duel or something like that,
Marathon match.
That sounds like a bad superhero from like the 60s. Like, marathon match, man! Don't worry, have no fear.
What does he do?
He marathons matches.
Oh, okay. Baneling Snute's about to finish up here. We do have upgrades, like kind of far ahead for Snute, as Bunny's armory is only just finishing up now. He's turning those into Hellbats. Oh, did he notice? He did. Yeah. Oh, that's too bad. They always want to get like one good Baneling hit before they realize.
Those got like panic Baneling spots too. Like that was not a great place to burrow them.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what am I going to take care of these little Banelings? Tries to split. Doesn't get a lot of hits. Sees the road Banelings on the front lines. More morphing in. Snute's about to have round 2 ready to go. And This is that first hump I think every Zerg player really struggles with when it comes to TVZ. Getting past that supply cap that the Terran player usually has the advantage of.
Oh yes, the first hump in the best of 69.
Okay. Wow. I thought I was doing a great job of keeping it together and not being a child about this. Thank you for ruining that. Jesus Christ, Zombie Grub, get it together. Get your head out of the gutters.
This is after I told someone I'm too much of an adult to laugh at best of 69.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, nice Baneling hits on the end right there.
Big shots going down, takes out the other two Widow Mines. Ooh, by the way, there we go. Team Liquid has just officially donated $150 towards the prize pool of the event. So we've had a couple of $5 and $10 donations that, like I said, we'll get caught up on, guys. I didn't set up to read out all the donations, but the $150 that just came in is on behalf of Team Liquid. So there's the bare minimum prize pool for you.
Cool. Well, the creep spread, I didn't realize how far it had gotten out, really. Just clean up somewhat from the middle, but I mean, the creep spread is like, as far as Snute's side of the map, is actually kind of impressive. Very few creep tumors, and the queen's still alive.
Yeah, not to mention they were picked off pretty quickly early on, right? But Snute, now with some Mutalisk, can start taking fights off of creep, thanks to the fact that he can actually chase this down. I mean, doesn't want to overextend here. Maybe sneaks in a couple of burrow banelings on the retreat path, but he's looking to go full bore with the attack. He's not letting up anytime soon. Widow Mines are burrowing, but are they even going to get any shots off? Nope. Thor goes down. Last couple of Widow Mines are removed from play, and now it's just Mutas versus Marines, and there's not that many Marines.
Dang, Snute takes a huge supply lead. Now Bunny just needs to calm down for like, you know, maybe like a minute here, and he'll catch back up and probably be able to hold on. But it's a very scary time for Bunny. There's a fourth about to finish up, and his 2-2 upgrades. I think that's like one of the big reasons to why Snute was able to chase like that too, after taking a decent engagement, which is that the upgrades were so far ahead with that armory being so late. Now he's going to have a better composition. He's going to have the Splash and the Widow Mine. He's going to have the Thors. He still has those medevacs. He retained most of them.
Oh my god, there's like a hidden club downstairs.
Yo!
That's so cool! I like this map. Alright, so Snute, you complimented him on his creep spread, and I would too. If you can get out past the halfway mark, that's when Bunny starts losing control. But still, even with his less supply, he's got more than an ample army to fight this. But again, it's never fun dealing with those banelings. Widow Mines are always a bit of a gamble. They're never really guaranteed great damage. He doesn't have that many Thors in place, so the Mutas could get problematic. There's a lot of ways this could go poorly, and Snute right now, just plain and simple, has a lot of units.
Bunny was paying attention, just burrow the Widow Mines time. Of course, they do have Drilling Claws. The upgrades have finished, and there's still that choke. Not
but the Marauders. I disagree. The Marauders actually hold that choke magnificently.
Yeah. That ended up being really good.
Oh, why did the Deep was down? Oh, buddy, no, the Deep was down, but there's Burrow Banelings who's taking all the Marines! Snute with that quick reaction. Burrow on the fly. That was really smart.
Yeah, it's probably going to be it. I think Snute's officially busted Bunny. Going to take out a lot of the economy. Going to take out the command center. Even if he loses his Mutas, that's probably going to be worth it.
Ooh. Well, he almost did lose because they were clumped up for that second Thor shot, but you know, Snute's still reinforcing across the map. Right now, he's going for the throat in the natural. He could really go kill the third and the fourth. I think he now realizes that too. Fourth is a planetary though, so he can't just go in with a couple of links. He's really got to hit this with everything he's got if he wants to tear this down. A couple Widow Mine shots coming off cooldowns. We saw arming off on the lings. Still though, lots of them standing, and Snute with that big army supply lead. Snute with that big overall supply lead, still going strong. Oh, they brought a couple of Zerglings in the main. That's cool.
Oh, it's so annoying. I mean, Bunny's never had to worry about putting down missile turrets in his main base, I guess, as the third and natural missile turret kind of covered it just by the way that the map layout is.
How sick and disgusting would it be if you could, like, cocoon a Baneling while burrowed?
That's kind of OP.
I mean, he's like sneaking a couple of lings.
About as overpowered as burrowed Banelings that could move underground.
No, don't do
I'm
that.
looking at you, Heartless Storm Beta.
No, thank you. Well, they
Who thought that was a good idea?
Well, they got rid of the Swarm Host burrow movement, alright, so they...
Oh yeah, the thing that existed. And no one ever used.
Yeah, that was silly. That was silly. A couple of Banelings were left here. I don't know if Snute's going to be able to take advantage of them because they are spread apart, but still, even just putting up a good chunk of damage on the Marines like that is going to cause them to eat some of that medevac healing, be in danger for engagements.
I cannot believe that Snute has such better upgrades than Bunny, who was able to get to a fourth base, who was able to pressure a little bit. He just, like, he pushed it back once, and it seems like Snute's been running with it ever since. Well, he's on creep. Oh, that was a good feed.
That was a great Widowmite shot. That was bad for Snute.
Ew.
Still got that lead, though. He's cut off the reinforcements, middle of the map like this. Bunny is overextended in a big way, and he's got to cause some damage with this, because the longer he takes to do anything, the better chance Snute cleans this up.
Yeah, I feel like the mutas themselves could probably try and clean this up. That is a ton of mutas.
29 mutas. One of my shots not even going off. The Overseer thankfully going to give it to Action Queen. Just got a broad here. GG going to be called. And Snute will put his number on the board. Now with the 2-1 score. Pardon me, guys. Like I said, I didn't get some water before this, so my throat's already pretty dry.